welcome back to my channel. I'm Mercedes with Many Hearts Counseling, and today's video is going to be all about how to stop chasing your ex. This is something not only that I have experienced with personally, but it is actually a little bit prevalent with the people that I work with in the last month or so, I would say. And I just wanted to make a video about it because it is so liberating once you understand why there is a need to chase, why you are chasing your ex in the first place. And once you have an understanding of why you're doing it, then you're going to have a higher chance of not doing so and allowing yourself to be free, because there is nothing better than being able to love yourself and other people in your life freely. So when you are in a situation where you want to chase an ex, this is due to trauma bond 99.9% of the time. So we learned that trauma is something that has taken place within your nervous system that did not have a chance to integrate into your being. Therefore, that trauma is always going to be thirsty for integration, meaning it needs to resolve that part of itself. So the universe will give us opportunities to resolve that part of ourselves via romantic relationships when we are adults. So we experienced trauma when we were a child or an adolescent. So now as adults, we are given opportunities by the universe to heal those particular traumas because they are thirsty for that integration. They want to be healed. So this is what chasing is. It is your nervous system wanting to resolve a certain issue that it encountered when it was a child or an adolescent, and the universe is gifting you. Yes, I know it sounds really weird, but the universe gifts us people to show us that part of ourselves, and then it is our job to heal it. So Dr. Brian Weiss always says that when we are aware of something, just simply by being aware of something, sometimes and most times, this is enough to let go of what is making you attach in the first place. It is enough to heal a certain type of pattern because you understand where the wounding came from. And then you can behave differently. So say, for example, in my case, and because I had anxious attachment style as a child and also abandonment wounds, and yeah, I guess those were my two biggest ones that contributed to me chasing the masculine energy, because I'm attracted to masculine. So I would attach and chase until I understood that every time a masculine came into my life and I had thoughts such as, why am I not good enough? Why are they walking away from me? Why do they not want to be with me? And I would have this fear. There would always be a fear that they would leave me, that I'm not good enough. And it almost felt like not a dream. It felt like I couldn't believe it. It felt not believable to me. So if a masculine was showing me interest and wanted to be in a relationship with me, I would not believe that this masculine could fully possibly be 100% into me. And then eventually I would manifest that reality because they would run, or they would abandon me, or they would ghost me, or they would reject me, or I would be given breadcrumbs, not fully what I wanted to experience, because I was still in my trauma and I was bonding to that particular person through that experience. So once I was able to understand that every time a masculine came into my life and I attached, and they were showing me my attachment by, I guess, feeling insecure. And then how do we feel insecure in relationship? Well, there's no full 100% contact. It's like hot and cold. There is no validation or communication that reflects security. It's ambiguous. It's wavy. It doesn't make you feel safe and secure. So then, due to this conditioning that we have from children, so say example in my case, because I grew up anxiously attached, and there was like this reward punishment type of like relationship that I had with my mom. Like, she was my primary caregiver because my dad worked overseas, so he was not around. So my mom was my primary caregiver. And yes, she would punish me by, physical abuse. There was emotional abuse, name calling. So I would receive that. But at the same time, she was the person that would also feed me and, buy me a new outfit when she could, or show me the love in the way that she could show me love. And there's no blame for her or anything. Like, I'm fully accepting of what took place, because I also understand that I chose this to be my experience. I chose her to be my parent because my soul chose to learn this way, and that's totally okay with me. So going back to the attaching, I would recreate that experience with the masculine. So I would chase then, if somebody was not fully giving me 100% and even telling me that they can't give me what I need, I would attach and chase. I would chase that person because I wanted to get the reward. Like, the punishment is maybe not being 50-50 in communication, not being fully present. Maybe even there's name calling, or there's ignoring, like whatever it is, that's like the punishment in the adult relationship now that reflects the punishment of the child relationship. Then the reward would be the love that they would give me. So then we chase the love that this person gives us in fragments, and essentially that's all that it is. And I know it sounds really simple, but it's not simple to actually experience it, because when you are in your trauma and your body's trying to process what happened, and it wants to feel safe, and it wants to feel secure, and it wants to feel seen, and it wants to feel soothed, because those are the 4 S's that will 100% guarantee a secure attachment style in any person. It wants to have that experience. It's trying to get it from the wrong person, because that person's job is to show you what you have not healed from within first. Maybe it's your abandonment issues, or maybe it's your anxious attachment style, maybe it's your avoidant attachment style, your self-worth, your self-concept. What is it that this person is gifting you? And this is why I call it a gift, because they're gifting you this experience. So instead of looking at it, why are they doing this to me? If you try to reframe it to, why is this happening for me? Then you're going to be able to free yourself from that. And I know that in my experience, it continued to happen over and over. And even with the awareness that I had and the understanding of why I was attaching, I would feel it, I would know it, I would try to communicate it, I would try to work through it. I'm not going to lie that it did not keep happening over and over and over until I was able to fully heal all of it. And I think the last of it that was remaining was actually abandonment issues that I didn't even think that I had. But then I understood that if someone is abandoning me, somewhere deep down inside of me, either I have experienced this and I have not had the chance to heal it and integrate a different experience in my body where someone is fully showing up for me. And now as an adult, the only person that I can count on and I know that I need to show up fully for me is myself. So where am I not fully showing up for myself? It could be in a job, it could be in a friendship, it could be in a partnership, it could be in anything. So it's my job to look at to see what am I abandoning within my own life if someone else is reflecting that experience to me. So I take full responsibility so the person doesn't have power anymore. I have the power now because I'm understanding what they're trying to gift me, and feeling guilty and shame and all these things if you are attaching is really not, or chasing even, is not helpful for us because those are really low vibrational feelings and it will just drag our aura down. So it's best that we just forgive ourselves, understand why we do this in the first place, and instead of chasing, do your healing. Focus on yourself. Give yourself what you need. Learn what you want and don't veer from it. Show the universe, thank you. Thank you for showing me through this masculine or feminine or whoever you might be romantically interested in. Thank you for showing me that I am still chasing, and instead of chasing, what is best for me is to heal and then allow the universe to bring you in the same person, because that's what happens once you start to heal your traumas and you give yourself a corrective experience. Then your body will stop trying to find that same experience to basically integrate into its system the secure portion of it. You're going to stop chasing it. So when you're chasing someone, you're chasing for that experience to give to yourself, and you can give that to yourself now as an adult. So when someone is showing you that, take the opportunity and give yourself what you need. That will raise your vibration automatically, and then either that person will rise up to meet you or somebody else will come in. The universe will never leave you just high and dry. It doesn't want to hurt us. It really doesn't. It just wants to show us through people and experiences. That's the only way it knows how to show us what it is that we haven't healed from within still. And then you can stop chasing and do healing instead and allow what is next for you to come in. I would love to hear about your experience, if there has been any, your understanding of what chasing is and why you might be doing it. As always, I'm so thankful and grateful to be making these videos, and I wish everyone to be able to love freely with no attachment, and giving all of my gratitude to every person out there that is showing us what we need to heal from within in the first place through these actions, and remembering that they're not doing it to hurt us. It's actually a gift when you really deep down, deep down look at it in this way. It is a gift. Take it, open it, be with it, and become the best version of yourself, and allow for the next gift to come in for you. As always, my love and gratitude. I'll see you next time.